This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
It was a top-notch match between Guinea and Sarcelles, and now we have PKR and Guinea once again. The winning rate says Guinea is the favorite in this match, but yet we know cricket says it all.
Yeah, so staying with the same openers as last time are the Knight Riders. It's firmly hit in the gap, 4 runs. Lovely shot. Finds the gap, nicely played. I'll tell you what, the Knight Riders, well, they're not quite Mustangs. I don't know what the Knight Rider car was. Somebody out there will be able to tell me, but I can tell you this, though, that despite the splits attempted from the fielder, he could have injured himself while doing the splits here. That is straight down the ground. That's in the air, but taken. Good catch. Really good catch. Doesn't get the power of it. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last time that we see Samuel Emery take these catches. He just seems to be so composed, and he's a bit like a ball magnet. He never looks frustrated as they do take a wicket. Shazad Naseem will go for 7. And it looks like they're going to go straight back here to Naseeris. They're not holding him back this time. And that's a nice hit, straight down the ground. That's going to be 4 runs. It's a good shot to play in the power play.
There was a misfielding also, but yet he is putting on a good show.
Well, I'll tell you who else is putting on a good show here today. That's Fahim, as he blasts this one for a big one. And that is big. Well, I reckon, hey, I want to have a look at this. I want to have a look at this because if I see the foot or the toe on the line. So he on the line here, does he get it back? I don't think he does. Gone. That is out. And that's great work from the keeper as well. Nice work. So Ahmed Kabir, I'm liking what he's doing behind the stump. So Javid, he's going to be disappointed to get out this way. Okay, slices it up, and he's going to get a slice of luck as well. And will it be stopped? No. Chased hard by Deva, the captain. Cuatro carreras. Looking for a good feed. So a lot of bats over there because we've got a lot of coves there. Well, one leaves it to the other, but they're not able to stop it.
They had actually contained the batsman of PKR, and it's not a lot of runs actually. After 5.2 overs is 45 runs after 2 wickets.
Been hit hard, need a dive, gets the dive but still gets beaten. Well, a little bit of biz-away action here. Look, tell me a little bit about Deva, because not only is he the captain here, as this one gets blasted for 4. So Pakistan still doing the business. The scars to show for it. Blasted, big, humongous. Pakistan. You gotta love what he does as he blasts this one for a biggie as well. Great timing, good hit, 6 runs. In the standings of all the groups, will also lose out. Well, that is out. There's somebody else who loses out. That is a huge wicket as Pakistan will go. Now, this is going to be interesting. He goes inside this 8th over with the score on 72, expected score 105. Let's see who else is able to take over where he leaves. He scored 34, not out of 15. But look, this time around, 11 balls for 9. So he's got to get going. Well, all right. There. Well, I'm going to do it, says Talach. He said, don't worry about it. I'm going to do it. Irfan Talach goes, boom, shaka, look out. That's a big hit. Well, there's your answer. Up in the air, skies it, chance. And, well, they leave it to each other. Well, Deva was going for it, and I think he does the right thing because he's running backwards, so he has to put the brakes on. I think he does the right thing. They're a team that can score big, and that is right on cue. I'm just having a look at this again. I reckon the fielder makes a great effort. Probably off the line a little bit here. I know he's moving to the ball, but watch how this is dipping and watch where the fielder is.
They should run everything that comes on their way. They should run for it. They should get whatever they can. And here,
he's taking the catch. That's a good catch. and he gets the roll in just to make sure he protects the ball. Really good catch, and that's been thumped pretty hard by Javid Zedran. Goes for it. Well, I tell you what, talking of muscles, this one has been muscled to the boundary from Irfan Taluch.
Okay.
Oh, now, this is interesting, because the one I thought maybe could be a wide, they are running, they will get this. But what about the height on this one? What they decide here. And, of course, we're all sad because Rajani is going to get some treatment from the ambulance, and that's why it's raining. The gods are crying as well for Rajani, but hopefully it's not going to be too serious. But he is really struggling at the moment, it has to be said. Still, yeah, there you go. It will be a no ball. So, yeah, free hit coming up. Hits this well, and this is going to beat the fielder. 4 runs, 4 carreras. All right, they're getting closer to that 110. Are the Parish Knight Riders. And this one, good effort from the fielder. Free hit.
And installation on the strike.
Oh,
okay, that's the wicket.
Be run out. We'll see it again from side on. Misses it, then decides to run. I don't know if I'd be running there. Yeah, he's a long way gone. Error from the batters. And now off stump gone, clean out of the ground. So it probably wouldn't have mattered anyway. What does matter is just like that, the rain also stops. So well done to Samiula. He picks up his second wicket, 2 for 23. And the Paris Knight Riders, well, hey, look, 108 for 6. So the computer wasn't that far out with his prediction of 107.
Bit of a chaos finish as well with that no ball, the rain coming down. We've seen it a few times, haven't we? But it seems to have eased off. It's almost a sprinkle. It's almost stopped. And here we go with the second half as Ahmed comes out and he gets flicked away. They've got 2 outfielders both in a similar area there on the left-hand side of the screen. And the Vipers are away. Just having our first trip to France. Another outswinger this time. He goes after it and he's going to get it. He gets a cut shot back behind point. Merry off the mark with 4. Last ball of the first over coming up. Floating slip in place. Now it's a fraction short. He's all over it. Merry goes large. Maximo. This is similar kind of effect. Anyway, this one is cracked. Fielder is going to drop it and it's going to go for 6. Maximo. Well, there's no easy catches at the moment. It's Gul Muhammad Saleh, who kind of did the right thing. He knew that he had to have pretty hard hands here to pull the ball back in. It just burst through. Short, and thanks for coming. That's not a good ball. And I think Kapawak got hit away over the offside, so he kind of got straight, but he overcorrects. So they do get a decent over there in the second. It's 26 without loss after 2. The quote again given. That's going to be belted down the ground. That's going to be 4. Now goes down on one knee and just kind of sweeps him away. That's gone all the way as well. Maximo. Seis carreras más. Anyway, this is going to be more. It's not so cool for the bowler because he strays on a leg again. Mary going bananas here as Grini move up into the 40s. As this is going to be another full toss. That's put away. Well, the youngsters being called into action in more ways than one. All right, in the air. Doesn't really get it. Can anyone reach it, though? Fielder comes in, and he goes 1-2 bites to the cherry. I thought the third time he might have knocked it towards his teammate. Now we got overthrows. Well, there's 3. And I think that's all they'll get. It might have been out instead. The rare triple. Very ECN cricket. And he couldn't quite hold on. And then an extra run given away. There's a lot of talent out here. Ronnie, anyway, this one is in the air. It's going to be caught. Well, it's a full toss. And it was just clipped away. Devane just putting it straight down the throat of Wali Khan. So Naseem is able to take a wicket without the ball ever hitting the ground. And the 5th starts with a wicket. Maybe a turning point for PKR. All right, goes after this, just opens the blade. That's going to be 6 runs. Maximo! Mary closing in on a half century. He's the big fish at the moment. Well, hit hard down the ground. That'll take some stopping. Fielder won't get there, so Chowdhury is able to get his first boundary. He's kind of played run and ball so far. Got him, and he swings all across it. Riley Khan takes all the air out of the ball, and Chowdhury gets greedy, doesn't he, after hitting 4 down the ground. So he's going to have to go for 10, and the Vipers, they're 78 for 2 after 6. Nassim to continue, and this is hit down the ground. Fielder fumbles, that's 50 to Merry. He'll get his half century off 19 balls. Nassim's not impressed. And this is down the ground, and Fielder can't quite get there. Just dipped at the last moment. It's a great effort by Fahim Pachakhan. I think it's probably a good idea. Anyway, Dollar gets an edge on this, and that's going to be 4. Yeah, he has. That's a cracking shot as well. He's just going to let that come to him. He's going to slice it away behind point. And the Vipers, only 14 runs. Now they do get it below a run of ball. Now, this is going to be 4 more. This time he gets across. And I think he's 1 step ahead of Zadran here. Some pretty oppressive conditions sometimes. 6 to win, and what a ball! Oh, really nice delivery from Gul Mohamed Saleh, and he'll get the set batter Mary. Hey, who knows? I've seen games lost from here, and the only way it can possibly happen, I think, is if you can get the guy who's doing the damage and maybe get a bit of a collapse going. Brilliant start to the night from Gul Mohamed Saleh, as Mary is forced to go finally for 64. It's 103 for 3. All right, in the air. Big moment in the game. Can anyone reach it? I doubt it. Keeper's going all the way back. Can they keep it in? They can't, so 4 runs.
So much of mathematics here.
Well, this is in the air. It's in the air. Can anyone catch it? Swirling around in the breeze. It's caught. Well, there you go. They'll get 1 minute for the wicket, and now the batter's sprinting out there. Makes sense. So you see the minute goes on, you see? But the minute's kind of cancelled out by the fact that the batter gets a minute to get to the crease. So it's a pretty good catch. There's been a strange ending to this one. This will be interesting. Hit straight. Well, it might be all academic anyway, because that'll finish the game. So they probably won't give up the runs in that way, but they do give up the win anyway. What a strange last over. Welcome to the ECN kind of adventure.